Yeah. Hello, brothers and sisters of Lion Dark. Welcome to my page. My page about common sense. I try to keep it down nitty-gritty under 10 minutes. And if it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very, very, very important. And not important to liberals, libertards, people who believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT. Listeners' discretion is advised. Now, as I said before, my videos are eccentric. They're not really pertaining to the masses of asses. But I'm responding to this video because this is a very terrible story. I used to be a personal curate in my past, in my heydays. And I took care of a lot of Caucasian individuals. And I figured that some of them told me about a guardian, which I basically couldn't, I couldn't assist and couldn't help them because I didn't have enough knowledge to do anything to help them. But this video is going to be pertaining to that situation. And like I said before, there is a white power structure, and it does exist, which they have their own people in captivity. See, you thought I was going to say something else? You thought I was going to say something about black folks, right? No, this is white on white crime. Okay, this is not a black on black crime now here. We talking about white on white crime. Yeah, yes, Siri, come on. Oh, every time, yeah, but it's okay. All right, let me just. My daughter likes to play with these little cars, and it's pretty good. Boop, boop. There you go. See?
Thank you.
You're welcome, baby. You're welcome. And so, I felt really bad for a lot of white folks that I was taking care of in my past. This is why I keep telling people all the time, stop talking about the black on black crime. Let them kill each other. Okay? Other than that, there's something bigger. You're a bigger fish to fry. Okay? There's more white folks who are being affected in society. And it's mainly the elderly. Alright? And also the mentally ill who's being taken advantage of by the white governed system. Okay? But anyway, check out the video. Okay? And to each his own. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast, you put it down below. It's only 4 minutes long. Let's continue. Let's go.
Imagine losing your rights and belongings and being locked in a memory care unit even though you're capable of living independently. I-Team investigator Adam Mulser uncovered how a woman's pleas were ignored by her court-appointed guardian and how she turned to social media for help.
Wow.
This was the first time we spoke with Jan Garwood in April.
Hey there.
Garwood first messaged on Facebook, then called on FaceTime using a secret cell phone. Garwood had researched our stories about problems with Florida's guardianship system. She called from a locked dementia unit at the Palms of Longwood Assisted Living Facility.
Yes.
Now, the thing is that she has dementia. So they say that she cannot take care of herself. But she's actually speaking against what they're saying, okay? So she has a right to speak, but nobody's listening to her. Isn't that something? That you have the ability to take care of yourself, but she no longer has dementia. Or maybe she started with dementia. Maybe something happened. I don't know. I don't know the origins of the beginning of the story, but listen to this story. Very interesting.
Hard to put a word on it. Heartbreaking.
Garwood was put into guardianship in 2017 after she was injured in a car crash while grieving the death of her son.
There shouldn't be anybody that should be able to have 100% control over anybody's life.
A judge appointed disgraced former guardian Rebecca Furley to care for her.
The families are wanting some answers here.
Furley resigned from her cases after state investigators alleged she was responsible for the death of a man under her care. Furley was later charged with 2 felonies and is awaiting trial. A new guardian took over Garwood's case, but when Garwood said the woman wouldn't help her get her rights restored, Garwood took to social media.
I had put my ad on Facebook and said, somebody help me, I've got a guardian who's controlling my life.
Guardianship reform advocate Hillary Hogue responded and visited her.
Are you happy with your guardian?
Are you kidding me? I hate my guardian. My guardian hates me.
Hogue arranged for Garwood to contact attorney Vito Ropo.
I filed a motion to be appointed as her counsel at her request, and I put in there that I believe that she should be re-examined.
Her guardian's attorney fought back, responding with this letter demanding Ropo drop the case or face financial sanctions.
I was being threatened personally.
Look at it. Look, exactly white on white crime. Nobody talks about white on white crime. Okay? But we got this Black Lives Matter and shit. I say all lives matter. Okay? But other than that, let's listen to the story.
My own individual finances were at stake.
A judge ordered a doctor to evaluate Garwood's mental capacity, and Garwood got a nearly perfect score. The doctor saying she is fully capable of handling and executing her own personal, medical, and financial day-to-day affairs.
Wow.
The judge released Garwood from guardianship in late August.
But I never gave up that eventually, sooner or later, something would have to happen that I'd be able to get away from her.
After her release, Garwood no longer had her home. Her guardian sold it to an employee of Palms of Longwood.
What?
It was sold substantially less than what the other homes in the area were going for. And we also know that the house was never placed onto the market for sale.
When you lose a house like that, you lose your memories.
The proceeds went into a trust Garwood can't access. And what happened to her?
She can't access. Jesus Christ. So she must have didn't have no family members to have part of the trust? That's confusing. This is what I mean by white on white crime. Alright? But let's listen to the video. It sounds crazy.
Her belongings is a mystery.
I have, or had, I'm still keeping my fingers crossed, but over $300,000 worth of old furniture, jewelry, collectibles.
Records show her guardian billed Garwood to pack and store her items, but
At this point, we're told that they have no personal property of hers at all. No pictures, nothing. It's just nothing. They have zero.
we contacted the guardian and her attorney repeatedly, but neither responded. Garwood, who lived in a 2,700 square foot home before guardianship, now lives in a friend's garage.
We went to the food pantry and stood in line for 4 hours to get a couple of boxes of old food. And that's what we've been eating.
You're living in a garage. You're depending on the food pantry because of guardianship and the state of Florida allowing this to happen.
Absolutely. And there is no reason for this.
You lose more rights in a guardianship, in most guardianships, than you do if you go to federal prison.
It's very scary to think we're in the United States and this is happening to us. All our rights, all our privileges, all the things we've believed in and worked for all these years to keep. What's going on?
I'm I-Team Investigator Adam Walser taking action for you.